Hello. Alright, so I gotta go pass out. Headache came back. Whatever. I need a nap. After that, I actually ran around and found some bloody power armor, and the worst part was I didn't know how to get out of it for a little bit. Just so I could show you this as a teaser. It's still got a lot of work to do, and it obviously requires the wrong shit. But it's the Buster Sword. I still gotta work on the materia a little bit. I was just making an all-in-one test for this thing to see how it worked, and clearly the damage is just a little bit low. I also gotta fix the reach on it. The reach is still a little bit small for a fucking... Look at this thing. Like, the fire effect for the materia works, but the gems are basically invisible, and I gotta figure out how to fix that with the right alpha shit. On that note, if anybody knows of any actual gems, like diamonds, rubies, something with an opacity map, like, I'm basically using the glasses, but it doesn't work right when there's another node on top of it. I need to find an ordered rendering node like they had in Skyrim, and figure out how to do a gem effect combo. I mean, otherwise I'll probably just leave it with the fire type effect thing. But the weapon's basically going to have two modifications to it, so you can put in a different materia for each one, and then you'll get two effects on the weapon. And I listed those out in the other video. There's like 12. I'll probably try for like 14, 15 different effects and different colors of materia. But yeah, as you can see, it's got, the range should actually hit right about here at least. Oh, it does. I think I found what increases the range, and it needs to go up a little bit, and I need to actually make the sword a little bit bigger. I scaled it down because I was like, this thing's going to be huge, and then the animation hand grip goes into the grip. So, sword's going to get a little bit bigger than this. Fucking materia. It looks good when you're like far away-ish. It's really shiny when you look down into it. Alright, so what you guys are all wondering is like, how does this look in the power armor? It looks fucking hilarious. Alright. Oh my god, you could dual wield. Like, when the creation kit comes out, if somebody makes a dual wield mod, you need this weapon in power armor. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. It looks perfect holding it in power armor, I think. Works for the size. No. Damn it. First person, there's a little visual bug there that I don't know what that is, like covering up the materia. I'm gonna have to figure that out later. Let's see. I think it might be part of the glove clipping into it, maybe? Which should be fixed if I increase the handle size. Let's see. Because some gray shit. I don't know what it is. You guys know you want this. Look at this shit. Oh, it needs to have a fix there. It's probably a... Anyway. We've been spending a lot of time playing with speculars, playing with normals, hoping to make, like, gonna do a bunch of melee shit and make this crap all better. So, it looks pretty gorgeous, in my opinion. Not to mention it's got materia in it, for fuck's sake. Like, maybe midday tomorrow, it depends. I'm kind of gonna start using this one as a template for my big melee overhaul one. So, the good news is if you download this and then you overwrite it with my melee overhaul, the weapon IDs will stay the same and the crafting benches will stay the same. So you can play with this one all you want. Oh, it's actually cool how the glow kind of changes. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it so there's a crafting station, sort of like the alchemy lab, etc. It'll probably just look like a workbench till Blue mocks something up for us. You'll craft that workstation, and at that workstation you will then have a menu that's sort of like the chemistry station, but all it'll have is basically utility, and you can only craft my mods there. And then it'll have chems later on when I do an all-in-one, and when you use the chems, it'll unlock my shit at a on your basic menu. So when you go into the menu, you will be able to build my shit, whatever, you know, it'll appear. That way you can it's better than a faux mod because basically I don't have to do as much work, and you don't have to pick and choose and change your mind later. So, just a description, like, imagine if you have my glass shit and you have my castle walls, right? Well, you don't want my castle walls, like my castle, not castle wall fix, but the build a castle. You might just want to build a castle for one settlement. Well, you would go to the chemistry station, you would craft the build a castle chem, and then you would use that chem on yourself, which would then unlock the castle. When you're done building the castle, you would go back to the station, craft the build a castle go away chem, use that chem, and then all the castle pieces would disappear from your build menu. And it would do the same thing for anything you use, shadow lights, etc. So basically you would craft the chems for when you want to use them. And if you wanted them always visible, you just craft all the chems that make it visible, take them all at once. And I think that's going to allow a very big amount of freedom. All my shit doesn't add to the keyword cap. This would do nothing to the keyword cap. I think adding new weapons adds 1 to the keyword cap, but I'm not 100%. Because the keyword's not attached to the build menu, the keyword is attached to the weapon. So when you go to mod the weapon, it reads the weapon keyword. I'm not sure how that works. So sooner or later, with all the new weapons we got coming out, somebody will come out and figure out if adding weapons is adding to the keyword cap. But the good news is, Retard Thesda is making the Automatron mod, which is, you know, basically a ripoff of Robco. Whatever the fuck his name is, I forgot his name. But that is going to add, God, dozens if not hundreds of keywords to the menu, which would already overload their current cap, just if they did that alone. So my guess is Bethesda's going to fix the cap, and they're going to break everything like SK, Akbar, whatever the fuck the one is for weapons. I've got a feeling it's going to decimate all those mods or make them useless. So we will see. What the fuck is that? You guys, hold on. Field of view, 120. That is really weird. What is that? Covering up my things. Oh, that's his upper fist because he's holding it. Oh, Jesus. Wait, why are you two-hand holding this thing in first person, one-handing it in third? What? You're fucking retarded, robot thingy armor. Crap. I'm not making that. I'm not making this weapon that big. Like, fuck. Like, if I make it that big, it's gonna be huge. It's gonna get about 20% bigger, though. Alright, that's... Jesus Christ, 7 minutes. I'm just out of it. I should finish this, most of the material I want to do later today, maybe if I wake up. If you guys got ideas for materia other than kind of what I've listed before, which is I'm using a lot of the materia from Final Fantasy VII, like hit point steel, increased stamina, increased luck, fire, lightning, ice, you know, the normals, poison, which will just be a bleed basically. I'll use some other ones, swing speed, swing range. If I can figure out what the variable is for the range, I can easily increase the range on this thing. The weapon will probably stay as is, with the materia slots being the only thing that changed. Look at that. Okay, your fist is up in the air. When you jump, he holds it down there. What the fuck? You're retarded. I am not making the handle. That would increase this thing by like... God, that would mean the handle would have to increase by about 75%, which would increase the rest of the weapon range. Yeah, no, fuck that. I guess it'll just be a bugged out graphic in first person, whatever. Well, it's only if your field of view is super huge. Field of view 180. Yeah, oh my God, I got tiny little T-Rex hands. Now the weapon looks super small. Jesus, this is disorienting. Okay, I'm uploading this and passing out. See you guys.